What's up, guys? Pete O'Neill here. Got some stuff I want to chat with you about. This is Rising Through Motivation. Let's go.
What we're up against, we just gotta speak louder. I'll try to make amends for the damage control. Only together we can rule the world. Only together we can rule the world. Only together we can rule the world.
So this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I could not find the energy to get a video done. If you remember, at the beginning of 2020, before the pandemic, I was shooting videos. At the end of 2019, I had Level 2020. Things were going good. I'm like, yeah, man, this is great. I got a cadence. I got the Way Up show. I got all this stuff going on. And then boom, COVID hit. And it hit like a train coming down the tracks at 70 miles an hour. It jostled me. And I think it jostled a lot of people. You know, we found ourselves in a place where we're dealing with something that we've never dealt with before, or that our parents had to deal with. No one remembers the last pandemic, and now we're going through something, and it seems like every time we get ready to come out of the end of it, there's another variant, there's another thing that happens, there's something else that keeps us in the same place, and we're just trying to get to the end of the tunnel. It's like we see the light, and then the light dims, and it's back to dark. And so I had to force myself. I literally had to force myself to sit down and create a piece of content. And I told myself, you know, if I can do it, if I can just sit down, put the microphone on and turn the camera on, then that'll help me to build up the momentum. And when I was thinking, I was like, man, what should I do that's not going to embarrass me? They're going to be like, well, how many things are you going to record? Are you actually going to make something? And I thought about Rising Through Motivation. That was like my baby. I was coming out of a dark place in life. I met my wife. We were dating at the time. And she said, I want to help you shoot it. So she was my cameraman, or camera woman, I should say. And we were traveling and doing different things. And she was helping me to create content. And I said, this is a fantastic opportunity to go back to that. I want to go back to where I started. So this is Rising Through Motivation. This is just it kind of like a vlog style kind of show. This episode is obviously not going to be a vlog because I just kind of want to chat with you guys and level set and kind of just equalize. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I know each of you are dealing with something. Each of you have something going on in your life that is not ideal. Nobody's lives are perfect. And so with this content, with this show, I really want to just sit down and talk and just present you guys with things that'll help to keep you engaged and motivated and inspired. It seems like everybody's posting motivation these days. When I started, no one was posting anything motivational online except for maybe Gary Vaynerchuk. And now it seems like everyone's trying to create videos or post and things like that. But motivation, I feel like, is still the right word, even though we tend to overuse it a lot. Sometimes we have to find ourselves in a place where we're manufacturing our own motivation because it's not going to come from an external source all the time. We can't expect a spouse or a sibling or a parent or a child or a friend or, a trusted advisor to keep us engaged and motivated in the things that we have to do in our lives. Sometimes we have to find that motivation within ourselves. And so I want to give you guys the tools you need to find that motivation, to find that encouragement. And that's what RTM is for. I'm not going to say Rising Through Motivation every time. I'm just going to say RTM, and you guys will know what RTM is. You know RTM is Rising Through Motivation. I chose a hot air balloon because when you rise successfully, it's not like a rocket. It's not meteoric, right? It's slow and deliberate and steady. When you succeed, you want to do so in a way that's not going to collapse underneath you. And I've watched hot air balloons in real time fly over, and just to watch how graceful they are as they ascend into the sky. That's how we want to succeed and rise in life, in a way that is deliberate and steady. And so that's what RTM is. And I just want to kind of recap with you guys. I feel like we haven't done this in a while. I want to talk to you about what's going on and what's happening in my life. And we're going to do that right now. So we're all in the pandemic together, the whole globe, the whole planet. It's something we're all dealing with. And we've all experienced lockdowns and quarantines and things like that. And one of the things that I've been trying to do with my wife is we've been trying to find ways that we can get out and do things as a family. How we can spend time with our kids and engage and do different things. And the most recent thing that we did is we went to a pumpkin patch. And I haven't done the pumpkin patch thing in a while. We rode like a hay wagon ride thing through this place called the Enchanted Forest. It has some really cool history in the Baltimore metro area. And we were on this farm called Clark's Farm in I think it's Howard County. And we had a blast. I mean, the kids had an opportunity to see some animals. My youngest had a chance to ride a donkey horse thing. I'm not good with animals, but there were like sheep things and donkey things and bird things there. And they did all of that. And it was a lot of fun. So I bring that up because are you getting creative with the things that you can do in this time? I know things are starting to open back up, but a lot of folks don't want to travel. I know I don't want to get on an airplane. I don't know that that's the best thing for me and my family. And I know through talking with some other folks that some of you guys are still kind of self-quarantining at home until things get a little bit better. You're waiting until the coast is clear. Are you finding ways to do things creatively as a family? What are you guys doing to stay engaged? And if you don't have a family, if it's just you, let's say you live at home by yourself, what are you doing to kind of stay plugged in with your community, to stay plugged in with others, to get human interaction, even if you have to social distance or stay spaced out? Are you leveraging virtual technologies like Zoom and Skype and WebEx and Facebook Messenger and FaceTime and all these different things, Google Hangouts, that let you get together and meet and chat with folks so you can get some human interaction? It's important. It's important. Otherwise, you kind of find yourself in a position where you are allowing yourself to be stressed out because it's just you. So for me, it's spending time with my wife and my 3 kids. And so we did the pumpkin patch and we rode the little hay wagon thing. And even I was like petting some donkey things or some sheep things and feeding them. I say things because I'm going to play I play the videos, the B-roll, and people are going to be like, that's not a sheep, that's a blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm an IT guy that makes videos. And so think about some things that you can just do. It's winter time's coming up, Thanksgiving's coming up. What are some activities that you can kind of engage in and do and find that can keep you excited, keep you motivated, keep you moving towards your goals? And in future videos, we're going to talk about goals. We're going to talk about things that we want to work on and things that we want to achieve and how we can do that. And I want to do that through this content, through this video series, Rising Through Motivation. So I'm not going to keep you guys. I just wanted to chat with you real quick and kind of level set. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm thinking about you, and I want you guys to rise and stay motivated. This has been an awesome chat. Take care.